Hey everybody, playing more Persona 5 Strikers tonight. We'll pick up where we left off and finish up those side quests before we move on back to the Osaka jail. I'm assuming the shop is probably not populated since I just did that at the end of the last stream. Hey Jedek, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I ended up doing Persona instead of Jackbox. Plans just fell through with that, so hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed. So sorry to cock tease you on Twitter about that.
You're already working on this one.
Okay, so this is in Sapporo. Yeah, like, surprisingly for us being in a pandemic, it's hard to juggle people's schedules apparently. Like, I know I'm not a social butterfly, and I usually don't have things going on, hence playing video games on the internet every day, but I'm still a little bit surprised that it's difficult. But like, a lot of it isn't just like other plans, it's like jobs and stuff, which of course is still a thing in the pandemic, so that I get. Okay, I have to get here somehow. It's pretty far in. Let's see, that goes to Odori Park, which is the main street. How do I get here from the entrance, though? Where's the entrance? Okay, the entrance does go to Odori Park. It's weird that they label it Suzushino if it's something else.
Let's go.
Leave the net.
Okay.
Navigation.
I just needed to process that for a second.
You think we could ambush it from here? True form. Let's go! Yeah! We got this!
Battle's almost won. Let's finish
Go.
this. You call that
And drones.
Here I go.
Since I don't think you were here last night, like you didn't miss anything, is basically what I was gonna say. Like, there wasn't any story stuff, like maybe a couple lines of dialogue, but I'm still just doing the same dungeon. I spent a lot of time doing side quests.
Alright.
I totally do not remember that rail at all when I was here before. And then I did like some Persona fusion and stuff too.
Easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, nice one.
And then once I finish this quest here, we have another... Shit, now where am I going? Was it the government office? I feel like maybe it was. But anyway, we have another, like, strong enemy thing to do after this quest, which is my favorite thing, and will probably not be irritating or obnoxious at all. I got sucked into it accidentally last stream, which I was not prepared for, so it required me to backtrack a little bit. But it's like a Cerberus thing or something. But it's fire, which I can drain on Joker, and then it's weak to ice. And when I fought the snake thing, Rajanaga, even though that wasn't weak to ice, Yusuke was feeling really strong. Or maybe it was and I just don't remember. It doesn't really matter though. In general, Yusuke was just feeling strong because of being able to counter. So I'm hoping that because of that, this one will go a little bit more smoothly. This isn't the place either. Where the hell am I going? Can I not? I can't see the map. This just loops back around into the same area. So do I have to go through the tower? I don't know how I fucked up, like, 2 map transitions of information.
What is that?
Yeah, no worries. I mean, like, you're not obligated to be here. Like, live your life. But I just thought I'd mention that because you had been for, like, a few nights in a row before. Which is cool. I love having you here. But also, absolutely no pressure. Just, like, do whatever.
Oh, I wonder what that is. Should we go find out? Looks like there aren't any shadows here.
This isn't gonna be it either. I don't know what I missed. Oh, this is it. Okay, whatever. I'm just a dum-dum. Yeah, I mean, like, it'll definitely help you and other people if and when I settle on a more definite schedule. Because I don't remember what time I started last night, but in general it varies a little bit, but even a little bit can, like, be significant for something like this. I feel like that's going to be another strong boy there. So I better stay away from him. Because, like, what I'm doing right now is I work till 6, and then I, like, help out with dinner or dishes or, you know, something in the kitchen. And then I, like, hang out with my mom and eat and watch anime for a bit. And then I stream at some point. And so, depending on, like, what's for dinner or, like, if we spend longer watching something, that feeds into, like, a slightly different time for starting. And I'm Central Time, so right now it's 9:18 for me. Which, circling back to the whole schedule thing, basically means I, like... So I get up, I laze around in the morning for a bit because I'm a zombie, and then I work out because I've been doing that for a while now, and then I shower, work, get off work, and then do the other stuff, and then stream, and then maybe, like, spend a little bit of time doing, like, social media stuff or, like, editing a highlight clip. And I'm up later than I should be, and then I finally go to bed after that. So I'm actually managing fairly well compared to what I would have expected for, like, not being dead tired. Like, I'm tired, but I'm not falling over tired. But anyway, that's a really long, rambly way of saying, like, I just have a lot going on for just, like, things in which to put my time. And so because of that, it would partly be nice to have the flexibility to, like, stream an hour later or earlier or whatever. But in terms of, like, what's best for the stream, a schedule would probably be best. So at some point I may bite the bullet and do that, and it may just be a little bit different every night or something. So maybe I will give myself a specific night to start later so I have more time to do whatever else. And hello, Alloprax. I was just kind of in the middle of a rant there, so apologies, but thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that sucks that the timing is like off for us, but I'm super glad you were able to make it tonight. That's awesome. I probably, you know, other than maybe the difference between like streaming an hour earlier on the week, I'm probably not going to be streaming super earlier in general. One, because just like on the week, like I said, there's not a whole lot of time for me to play with. But then on the weekend, there's just like stuff going on. Like right now, my dad is like doing construction on the room above mine, which is noisy. And obviously that then creates like a conflict for streaming. And just in terms of getting other stuff done, whether it's like things that are going to feed into the stream, like graphics or tech or whatever, or even just like other projects or life stuff, it's better to do that earlier in the day rather than like streaming in the day and then having other things in the evening. So yeah, it's probably going to be kind of close to what it has been for the foreseeable future, just maybe slightly more scheduled at some point. So I finally got that stupid checkpoint that I had to ski to. So I'm gonna go turn that in, and then we'll do the big stupid fight that I don't want to do. And since you're mentioning something relevant, Alaprax, I'll take this opportunity to plug my YouTube, which I'm uploading all of my VODs to with like very light editing, so cutting out dead air, technical issues, whatever, but that will serve as an archive of everything beyond like the 2-week limit of what I can have here on Twitch. So if you guys like ever have the desire to watch something from the beginning, it'll be there. And then I'm putting like highlights up there too. Yeah, so I've been posting those, unless you're talking about like I don't really know how Reddit works. I've been using it for years, but only like a lurker, and this is like my first time actually posting. So, maybe people have been reposting, but I think it's just me. But I've been posting into like a couple of the gay subreddits, because like half of my highlight clips have just been me simping over Ryuji. And that's like been something that my brain has latched onto as like a content opportunity.
Let's go.
Because like without chat, I tend to be a little bit more quiet. So now having chat to talk to is good, but on my own, like that's what I come up with, is simping after him. Yeah, I think Rowdy Blondes, yeah. Yeah. I had a comment chat with somebody about Rowdy Blondes. Yep, that's me. Yeah, so I'm on gay IRL, gamers, and game memes, because those were the ones I found where, based on the rules, it felt like I could promote myself through these clips without being like aggressively obnoxious. Yeah, Joker's pretty styling too. I don't know if any of you know what Nendoroids are. They're like high quality chibi Japanese figures, compared to something like Funko Pop, which is like mass produced trash, which I still have several of, but they're just cheaply made, and that's the reality. But anyway, I have a Ryuji Nendoroid that I got recently, and I would like to get Joker too, because he's also really cool. If you have or get a PS5 at some point, they have that collection of games that they give out, and the original Persona 5 is included in that, which that's an amazing value because it's a fantastic game and it's a long game, plus all the other shit in there. And when I say shit, I mean like several other really good games that I mostly have already played. I mean, yeah, Jeddick, I get it, like, because that's not the point of Reddit. It's not there for me to self-promote, but because I'm doing things that are like memes and goofs, I can sort of like bridge that gap and promote myself without just being like, hey, come check out my stream, which I have done in a couple comments, but that's because people have asked, which at that point I feel like is totally fair game. Especially because it's like buried and it's not top level. I should be playing the game too while I'm talking. Yeah, I don't have a actual camera feed I'm gonna do right now, but maybe I'll like show off my Nendoroids at some point. I have a bunch of Funko Pops, and then my Nendoroids are Wind Waker Link, Breath of the Wild Link, Shippuden Naruto, Genji, Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, a Guardian, Mario, Bakugo from My Hero, Ryuji, Shinra from Fire Force, and Kirishima from My Hero also. And then I have like a really cool Rancor from Star Wars that's like big from when I was a kid. I think I got rid of most of my other Star Wars stuff, which is a bummer, but the Rancor I still have. Yeah, if I can just bring all the gays to my stream, that would be fantastic. Like, certainly not excluding other people, but, you know, like, one of the things I would like to do is build, like, a really gay-friendly and gay-positive community, because, you know, there can always be more of that, and viewing gay media was, like, very helpful for me working up the courage to come out a few years ago, and so, if I can, like, put a little bit of that back into the world, that would be, like, very fulfilling and positive in general. And yes, Kirishima, I'm a Kiribako shipper, so, you know, like an angry rowdy blonde boy, and then just like a big himbo that like checks a lot of boxes for me. It's I'm sorry that you are, Alaprax. I hope that can change for you at some point. For me, it was a lot of like self-inflicted. Maybe sounds a little bit dramatic because it wasn't ever that dramatic for me, but it was a lot of like being in my own head. And then when I did come out, I was pretty sure that like my family would be cool about it, and that was a big reason why, and I'm very fortunate, and they were extremely cool about it. And now I just like talk about gay shit and watch gay TikTok with my mom all the time, which is really fun. And like my sister literally got me a Bakugo body pillow for Christmas, so that's where I'm at now. Yeah, totally shameless, right? And that's the funny thing, because once I got over that barrier myself, it was like a total 180, and now I'm like, I mean, I don't know. precursor, there's like nothing wrong with being a flaming gay. I wouldn't really call myself that. You know, not in like the most stereotypical way, but I'm also, you know, like I'll just talk about gay stuff all the time. So like in some ways I'm, in some ways I'm not. And that's true for everybody probably. You know, like no one fits every stereotype. Yeah, so, Aloe, I'm sorry if it won't go that well for you, based on what you said. It's difficult. Like, there's gonna be hard parts at times, but, like, hang in there. There will be people who will accept you, and you just gotta find those people. Yeah, I feel bad for my parents because I'm sure they love grandkids, but I'm a little on the fence, which is not really good if I want to like date somebody anytime. And then my sister is like definitely not having kids. Not that that couldn't change, but like so often there's people who are like, oh, you know, you'll change your mind. And I never want to be one of those people, so I'm just gonna like completely take someone at their word, because like it doesn't matter, right? Like if you want to have kids later, have kids later, and if not, that's cool too, and you don't need to get like harassed about it. Oh yeah, you're good then if she's already got like 6. Yeah, there's a part of me that would like to have kids someday, because I do think that, like, there are times where kids are cute, right? Like, I'm the type of person who would see a, like, kid being bratty and screaming in public and be like, ew, that's disgusting, why isn't it on a leash? But then, like, with, like, kids of friends or neighbors or whatever, it's like they're fun sometimes. My mom's in chat, by the way. So say hi, everybody. Yeah, no, like I know you guys aren't breathing down my neck for kids, but I think that you would probably also enjoy kids if anybody had any. I'm not doing well here. I'm talking too much. Yeah, I picked that out for her. She didn't know what to do, so I just was like, if it's gonna be attached to this account, basically, just be Joe Mama. Yeah, we'll retry that. I mean, yeah, these fights are, like, hard already, and now I have, like, the most people in chat that I've ever had to talk to, so this will be a new experience of juggling this. Yeah, speaking of my mom being in chat, at some point I intend to, like, play games with her on the channel. She joined us for Jackbox last weekend, but I want to do, like, RPGs and stuff with her. Oh, okay, maybe you did. I wasn't trying to, like, steal your credit. And also, hello, Peppa. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
I appreciate it. I accept.
Way to follow up, Box!
That was well played.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out and watching tonight on Friday.
Thank you. I accept. With this. Come. I'll use this.
I also really like Joe Mother.
Yours. Understood.
Oh my gosh, we got 6 viewers now. We're just setting records left and right.
Your turn. Okay, you're up.
What else is this guy weak to? Homie ice.
Can I use that?
I am down.
My mom and I, just before stream here, finished watching that Pacific Rim thing that just came out on Netflix, which was pretty cool. It's by, I believe, the studio that did the
Let's go.
Godzilla 3-part anime thing recently, and Ajin as well, I think. All of those are cool, so I would recommend checking out all of those.
Switch out. I accept.
I don't know if the anime Pacific Rim thing is canon though, because it felt like they were playing pretty fast and loose with a lot of concepts that weren't in the movies at all.
I'll use this. Let's go. Go ahead. Leave it to me. This is my other side.
And I won't say what. I don't want to give spoilers because this thing like just came out a week ago. I don't think people have like. I think the second Pacific Rim movie like wasn't super well received. I thought it was fine, but I'm not the most critical person of movies. I tend to like mostly be critical when it's a game, and I'm like, why did you like do this stupid thing that wasn't user friendly?
Understood.
What is NGE? I don't know what that is off the top of my head based on the acronym. And Yuri on Ice, I haven't watched that yet, surprisingly, because it's a gay anime. Oh, Evangelion, sure. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think the fourth thing, 3.0 plus 1.0, like just hit theaters in Japan, or is going to soon. I've only watched the first one of the Rebuild movies, so I need to watch the rest of those. But my mom has mentioned wanting to watch Yuri on Ice, so we might do that at some point. Yeah, My Hero, I'm also really looking forward to that. I got my mom watching a little bit of that, but she keeps tuning into my streams instead of watching it, so she still has a backlog to watch. Is Nagisa the like bluish white haired guy, like the other male pilot?
Can I use that?
I'm assuming. Oh, my latency is like really long. Maybe not. Okay, you responded to that really fast, but the Twitch stats thing says my latency is like 30 seconds. So I don't know. I still have no idea what I'm doing in this fight. Everyone keeps dying so easily. 4 seconds for you. Okay, I guess it depends on the person then. I seem to have a lot more trouble watching than I do streaming. So my latency must be long, but it's good that yours isn't. Yeah, we've also watched Demon Slayer. That was fantastic. Can't wait for the train movie to be like in like a format that we can watch somewhere. I hate waiting for Japanese movies because anime is like simulcast now. You can get it right away, but the movies still take forever to get to us. It seems like a missed opportunity, but like And I was just complaining to my mom about this earlier tonight. There's so much shit about movies here in the US that pisses me off. I'm sure Japan has their own stupid movie stuff, like exclusivity for a period. We were talking about Marvel stuff because WandaVision just wrapped last week, and I was saying how I don't want to ever go to a theater again, but I probably will have to at some point because of like Spider-Man and Black Widow and the stuff that's slated to come out this year. Yeah, I've definitely found anime movies in Yarhar locations, but last time I looked, I wasn't even finding that for not Infinity Train. That's a Cartoon Network thing. Or maybe it is also, because isn't it called like Mugen Train or something? I don't know. Yeah, and that's true, Alaprax. Even for all my complaining, I definitely have like America privilege, because we do tend to get things either first or second if it's Japanese. Jujutsu Kaisen, that's another new anime that kind of gives me Demon Slayer vibes, which I've also had highly recommended, but I haven't actually had a chance to watch it yet. Because with streaming, especially, now I've been spending less time watching things. Promare is awesome. Definitely, while maybe not explicitly gay, definitely had gay vibes. Check out Skate the Infinity. That's also new. And that has like extremely homo vibes. Okay, I think I'm just gonna toss this fight. Promare, I think, is subtext gay, yeah, not explicit gay. I'm just responding to a text real quick. Yeah, there's a lot of subtext gay stuff because they just won't ever do anything up front. Except for Yachirin Bitch Club, which is literally just porn. Oh my god, it took 2 seconds and he's already getting destroyed.
Let's go. I'll use this. Thank you. Switch out. Understood.
Okay, I need to just spam ice spells on him while Yusuke's up. Maybe gun too. Beautiful swordplay. There's our gay quote for the night. But yes, Jeddick, he is 100% a himbo firefighter. Which is also true about some of the guys in Fire Force, if that checks any boxes for anybody. That stupid fire AoE of his is just too big. I think that's like half the reason my team keeps dying. I probably should like... Well, I guess the guard system doesn't work that way. I was gonna say I should like get him low and then wait for that AoE and then use a spell to interrupt it. But regular damage will also just chip him down over time. So I don't know. I think I just need to like work my dodges as best I can.
I'll use this.
Dr. Stone's also really cool. I read a lot of manga too. That's one that I haven't read the manga for. So it's exciting to like see things develop. And Black Clover, also good. That one I have read the manga for. and just recently they finally got off of filler and back into like the actual story, and it's such a night and day difference. Like, I watch all the big shonen stuff, so I'm no stranger to filler, but Black Clover's filler just like does nothing for me, and then the actual content of the plot is like super engaging.
Persona!
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the current arc. Oh, I should be countering too. I'm not countering.
This is my other self!
Way to follow up, Bob.
Yeah, if I get around to making a Discord for like our stream community, and that's really more of a when than an if, we can definitely have like some anime channels, and I could probably even share my AniList thing. Because I love anime. I talk about anime a lot, and I'm assuming
Doesn't want to get hit right now.
the kind of people who are going to be finding my stream are also probably going to be majorly into anime. So that would be like a useful sharing resource. We could even do like maybe have kind of more general channels, and then maybe have like book clubby channels where we talk about things.
Rox's health has reached its limit.
Fuck this tiger.
This one.
Also, speaking of complaining about games from earlier, why the hell do we have every party member on the screen? Because it's not like we can switch them mid-battle. It would be so much more useful if they only showed the ones you had, because then you wouldn't have to like sift through it all. Every time I go into there, I'm like, where the hell is the person I want? Yeah, it definitely is. I've said this on stream before, but it's kind of in a class of its own in Dynasty Warriors games. Because it's like, it's fully a Dynasty Warriors game and fully a Persona game. Because normally, like, in One Piece or Fire Emblem or Zelda, it's like kind of the same game with a skin slapped on top. But this is like
Thank you. All yours.
Persona in real time, which is a lot to deal with. I've complained, maybe not fully complained, but like discussed at length, like how crazy it is. There's just so much going on because you're doing a full turn-based RPG in real time. But it's cool at the same time. Did I counter there? It also, to give it some credit, it feels like really smooth 99% of the time. Like Hyrule Warriors, and even the new one, which I'll play that on stream at some point with my sister and complain about it then, but it runs like a potato on the Switch, and I swear that the Wii U one ran better on the Wii U.
Much thanks.
But in general, the old and new Hyrule Warriors, they feel like really like janky and clunky, and this does not have that feeling at all, which is great. Like when you turn, even in those games, or like do a dash, it's totally jank and doesn't feel good. And this is like really smooth. The dash is maybe like the chunkiest thing, but it's still better than Hyrule Warriors by a long shot. I mean, it kind of is and isn't a first-party title. Like, it's Zelda, but it was the... I think it was the same devs as the first one. Omega... No, not Omega Force. Team Ninja, I think. So, it's not technically first-party in that sense, but it's also... Like, it's still a Zelda title, and we don't see schlock anymore, like the
Switch out. I accept.
3 things on whatever the hell system back in the day. Wand of Gamelon, that stuff. I don't remember what that console was called. Yeah, the Hyrule Warriors one is definitely not like a pinnacle of tech specs, but I still think it's better. And also, like, even if it were the same, that wouldn't really be acceptable, because it's however many years later on better hardware, so it should be running better. CDI, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Like, it's a fun enough game. I just wish it was better. There's been, like, talk of a new Switch recently. I think I maybe mentioned that in a previous stream, like a 4K one. But I don't know how that's gonna work when half of the current games can't do 1080. Not to mention that they're actually gonna have to do, like, support patches for all of that. It's not just gonna, like, automatically run things at 4K. You know, so maybe games like Fortnite or Fall Guys or something that do, like, constant patches would really benefit from that. But, like, first-party Nintendo stuff is gonna be more interesting to see what might happen with that. I haven't played any of the Gundam ones, but I actually don't know much about Gundam in general. But that would be fun to check out at some point.
There. Much thanks.
Is that everybody?
You're low on stamina. Be careful. An optimal solution. Yeah.
Leave it to me.
I remember when I was in elementary school, there was like some chibi Gundam thing on Cartoon Network that I saw like bits and pieces of, and that was the most exposure I ever had to Gundam.
Doing great, Oracle. I can be a
How did they not get hit by that?
So,
That's a weakness.
So Mom, the CDI is like a really old shitty game console. I don't even know who made it. I don't think it was Nintendo. But when that came out, Nintendo was in a period where they were letting other people use their IP, like Zelda and Mario, and it resulted in just some really low quality stuff. And then at some point after that, they like stopped letting other people use their properties, and now we're finally seeing other people using their properties again in a much more like we're being careful and overseeing what you're doing kind of way. Yes, and it was made by Philips. Okay, in collaboration with Nintendo. Yeah, that's not anything that I like know much history about.
yours. Understood.
I knew it existed at some point, but the most I've probably ever heard talked about it is on like Did You Know Gaming, or when Game Grumps was playing the Zelda CDI games.
Here we go. Let me help. Switching out.
Laserdisc, like the format, or a more specific thing?
I'll use this.
Because I maybe kind of know what you're talking about, but probably not. Won't smack me. Okay, right there. Great time to use Showtime. Interrupt him on his stupid thing. Okay, interactive games. Yeah, I have no idea what that is then. God, that's so little damage. There's Futaba coming in clutch. Oh, since we have a bunch of people in chat, if any of you, I don't think you are, based on what you've said so far, but if any of you are playing this game and, like, have tips for me, totally feel free to share. Cause, like, I'm managing fine, but I feel like there's a lot I could be optimizing. Like, for example, how the hell do I get my teammates to not get hit by AoE attacks? Oh, FMV games like, Night Trap, maybe? If not that, I'm sure games like that. Okay, yeah, I'll suffer for all of us. Yeah, Night Trap is another thing that I only know because of Game Grumps. That's... I'm assuming some of you know what Game Grumps is. My mom obviously does. But, like, I like watching them play big games, but it's also fun to, like, learn about other stuff that I don't know just from them playing all kinds of random stuff. Do I have, like, any single heals?
Use this one.
AVGN. AVGN was, like, before I was watching stuff on YouTube, and I've heard a lot about him because he was, like, what Game Grumps is to me for Game Grumps and a lot of other people who are making content on YouTube now. So I should maybe check him out sometime.
Let's go.
Let's maybe... Oh, I don't have to dodge that. Okay. Morgana died.
Okay.
Thanks. Attacks are useless. Be ready for anything.
Fuck this thing. Oh wow. I should make all that crab hot pot.
This one.
I don't know if I have all the ingredients for that in Sophie shop, but if that does HP and SP, that's fantastic.
Pretty worn out. Fuck had to withdraw. Someone fix him up.
Yeah, right. Like, this is the time to just go nuts on items, especially since I'm playing at like 60-70% efficiency.
This one.
Alaprax, I don't know if you've watched Game Grumps, but I'm definitely familiar with shit jokes and screaming. That's basically Game Grumps in a nutshell. And then, like, homosexual before that was a thing.
Showtime. Queen Mob. Here.
Whoa, you think that's good.
Do you mean long format, like many episodes, or long episodes? Because in either case, there are certain series that would maybe be more to your liking. There are, like, they kind of mix and match, because over, like, the 7 or 8 years that they've been going, the YouTube algorithm changed. So, they used to do more, like, 10-minute videos. Currently, they're doing more, like, 30-40-minute videos. And then, depending on the series, if it's like Pokemon, it'll maybe be really long, or there might just be like some random thing that they play for like one episode. Yeah, Aaron's a poopy boy.
Such beauty.
I totally get that though, like the live element. Partly it depends on like when you're consuming the media. I watch a lot of stuff while I'm working, either like a job or just like stuff on my own time, like art or whatever. So in that sense, for me, like, YouTube content is totally fine because I'm not gonna be like engaged to the point of chatting with people because I'm trying to get something done. But for gaming, like right now I'm on stream while I'm gaming, so I'm not watching Let's Plays, but I used to do a ton of that. And currently I'm not doing any gaming outside of streams, but if I was, I would be watching YouTube videos and stuff. Maybe surprisingly, because I'm on Twitch streaming, I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch. I follow people on Twitch and I am on there from time to time, but the longer ability to have backlogged stuff on YouTube typically suits my preferences. Yeah, absolutely. I'm always watch stuff on monitor number 2 guy. Although at this point I just have 2 TVs actually, because I've like sunk money into that. I actually have like 3 things. So I'm streaming from my couch, which is I think kind of funny and weird. I have a big TV on one wall, which is what I'm gaming on. And then I have right now my computer on my second TV, where I have OBS. And then I have a monitor going all the way over to the couch that my Mac is on, where I have the stream going to make sure that there's no issues. And then either there or in OBS I can look at comments. I used to do more stuff in bed. Now I mostly... Well, no. I guess I always mainly watched anime in bed. And mostly just that. But I used to do it on my phone. And now I just do it on my giant TV. Not to sound like bougie, but just like for the point of that statement, like it's big enough that I can now watch it in bed. And I'm also not in a bunk bed. I was in a bunk bed for a long time, but I like restructured my room. And since I'm not a morning person, it's definitely helpful to not have to like literally climb down out of bed. I don't need that. I already have trouble getting up in the morning. I'm probably gonna go through like all my items, but we're slowly making progress in this fight. I can always just like grind out items, I'm sure. Let's give Morgana a little bit more health. Where are my single heals? Here.
Okay, this one.
What I used to have on my second TV, which I could just recable at some point, but right now I'm using that cable for my Elgato. But I used to have game stuff feeding into both TVs. So my PS5 and Xbox Series X, I only had going to my new TV, and then everything else I had going into a matrix that would feed to both TVs. Like it would duplicate the signal, with the intent that my sister or a friend could like play another game next to me on that TV. But obviously because of the pandemic, that of course hasn't been happening. Yeah, like, I killed myself managing. I guess I didn't really. That's overdramatic, because so many other people have had a hard time. But I got lucky and managed to get a pre-order for both consoles, and then actually got them. Didn't have any problems. But yeah, like at this point, I get every new gaming console, because like even before Twitch, like that's what I do. I'm a video game boy, and I just play video games. Yeah, Switches have been hard to find too. It's cool that like a lot of people are into gaming and doing gaming stuff, but it sucks that it has to be in terms of like shortages and stuff being hard to find.
Such beauty. Go down.
I do hope that with everything, Switches, PS5s, Xboxes, I hope that they get stock issues figured out, because I've had several people, buddies of mine, trying to get a PS5 specifically, and they haven't been able to. They've gotten really close. They've had it like in their cart and stuff, but because of sorry, I'm just going brain dead. Because of the shortages and the bots and stuff, they just like haven't been able to get one. Final Fantasy 16 looks cool. Can't wait to play that. I think what they're doing with 7 is also really cool. Giving it the like enhanced graphics treatment on PS5, and then doing like a DLC thing with Yuffie. And that comes out in June, which is Pride Month, so I might...
This one.
This is sort of tangential. I'd like to do like some cool Pride Month stuff, and maybe like play games with other gay internet people, and then like play gay-themed things. And Final Fantasy VII is like tangentially gay for me, just because I simp over Cloud. So I might like do the DLC, you know, on... Well, I mean, I'm sure I will. I can't imagine why I wouldn't do the DLC on stream. Mom, you're a dork.
Much thanks.
Yeah, right? He's like flawless. I don't have a ton of Final Fantasy merch, but my mom got me a Cloud t-shirt for my birthday last year because I was simping over him.
Switch out. Leave it to me.
True, yes. It's a hot-looking group of people.
Such beauty.
And they're all, like, compared to Kingdom Hearts, where, like, they have some hot people, but they're also, like, kids, so it's a little bit weird. Final Fantasy has, like, mostly adult people. What even just happened there? I better use these other showtimes.
Queen Mom. Here.
Yeah, I have a type, and my mom has a type, and we talk about that a lot.
Magnificent Joker. You could all learn something from you.
Whoa!
I don't know, like, I'm not exclusively into twinks. I definitely like twinks, but, like, twunks are great, hunks are great. I can, at different points, probably be into just about anything, but I'm usually not really into bears. I'm usually into, like, prettier guys. Yeah, her type is, like, Sebastian from Black Butler.
Persona
I'm getting so close on this dog.
Well played.
I think I've called it like 7 different things. I think I've called it a dog, a lion, a tiger. Oh, and I still haven't used my guns yet. Oh, and he's dead.
Someone fix him up! Your turn! Leave it to me! Take this!
There we go. Right after everybody dies. Finally done. Yay!
All set!
Oh, go away, little dog. No one got any skills from that, though, huh? Even though we all leveled up? Yeah, I'm glad, Mom, that you figured out how to use Twitch chat, because I forgot to show you when I said I would before. Charlotte and Yami. Who are Charlotte and Yami? I have like 2 brain cells right now after that fight.
Right, let's head back.
Oh, right, Black Clover. Yeah, gotcha. Of course. Yeah, he's like too much of a man for my taste. Let's see, who do I like in Black Clover?
Let's get to work.
Like, Asta would maybe be okay before he got all Dragon Ball Z, because I like loud, rowdy boys. Binroll sometimes, you know, except his hair is like stupid.
This is the request.
I don't know who I like in Black Clover. I need to like sit down and look at all the boys.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, Luck maybe, but he's like insane, which is weird. Is Victor the silver-haired guy or the like main black-haired guy?
Now then.
Silver hair, okay. I have like a vague concept in my head of what he looks like.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Asta being short,
Awaken
like,
your
doesn't
self.
bother me or do anything for me in particular. It's just like a characteristic of him. But after the time skip, mild spoilers for anybody, he gets like Dragon Ball Z buff, which is like hilarious, but doesn't get me going or anything.
Performing a fusion.
I don't know why I'm in here. I don't think there's anything to do. Yeah, he can't grows up, so he just gets wide.
May luck be on your side.
Let's see. So we did those requests. I should probably go on a shopping haul.
What are you selling? Come in. Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
So get ready for like
Come in.
voice lines repeated ad nauseum.
Come in. Are you sure?
Oh, am I selling those? Shit. I don't want to sell my food items.
Things are discounted right now. You should buy something. How many would you like? You pick the bunch.
Oh geez, those are still expensive after a discount.
How many would you like? You pick the bunch. You pick the bunch. How many would you like? You pick the bunch.
Himbo and Bara.
How many would you like? You pick
Yeah,
the
Bara is
bunch.
definitely too manly for me.
You pick the bunch. How many would you like? You pick the bunch.
Oh, but you know, like,
How many would you like?
I say that, but there's still like a time and a place for everything.
The bunch.
Like, if you're sitting on Rule 34, like, you never know what's gonna, like, jump out at you. Cloud and Link are both like right in the sweet spot for me.
We've got whatever you need. Is that all for thank you very much? Is that all? Here are your items. Is that all? Thank you. Stop by.
Yeah, the internet and then like Disney Channel, maybe not exclusively Disney, like kid shows when you're like 13, and you just find like some weird thing that like does it for you. I've talked about this with my sister, but there's like a theory I heard somewhere that like when you're a teen and you're like coming into your sexuality, there's like a point where like a switch flips in your head, essentially, and then like the first like weird thing you see after that is like how you develop your fetishes. So like you know, any of the weird stuff they'll do in kids shows, like a body swap or something like that, or like something with animals that then like turns you into a furry. The notion of like that being how you develop fetishes, I find like really interesting. Buff Shaggy. They're one major example of like rewatching a kid's movie as someone older, and this was still several years ago when I was a teenager, but watching Lion King when you're a little bit older, and you see like the like really palpable sexual tension between Simba and Nala is like it hits you differently when you're not a kid. Mom, you're talking about fetishes. Oh my god. Yeah, you didn't have the internet when you were a teen, so... And I don't know, like maybe they didn't do weird shit in kid shows back then. Yeah, that's like... Well, I was gonna say like the closest thing to animal sex I've ever seen, but you know, we were just talking about weird stuff on the internet, so that's not entirely accurate. In like mainstream media, that's maybe one of the closer things to animal sex that I've seen. We just watched the live action one, the quote unquote live action one, because it's like CG or whatever. And it was not nearly as present there as in the animated one. But I also heard like someone in a video recently talking about like old Disney animators and furries and like kind of posing it as like a chicken and the egg question. Like, were they furries and then like put that out into their animation, which then like disseminated into a wider audience? Or did that sort of like grow organically out of something that just happened to have animal characters in it? Mom, don't worry, you're not too normal. You have like the right level of like spice of life.
Come in.
But yeah, like even for me, who is like, you know, at this point obviously a very accepting person, and I would like to think that I was generally pretty accepting even when I was younger, but there's still a lot of like like furries are a good example. Like furries are the Meg from Family Guy of fetishes. Like they're just like easy to punch down on. And I think that's something that a lot of people still have to work on. Not yucking anybody else's yum. I'm not a furry. Everyone is a little bit of a furry, I think. That's another... I'm just going to keep talking about Game Grumps to stream. That's another Game Grumps discussion that I found very interesting. Because they posed it as, like, Lola Bunny from Space Jam. Which, like, even those of us that are gay here can probably be like, yeah, Lola Bunny's, like, fucking hot. But, like, everybody loves Lola Bunny, so does liking Lola Bunny make you a furry? Because then everybody is. Or does wearing, like, a fursuit make you a furry? Because then it's a smaller classification. And I think that the right answer is just that, like, there's shades of everything.
Alright, let's go.
So yeah, put that quote on my tombstone. I'll live by that. Everybody is a little bit of a furry. Mom, you're enough of a furry. There's some character at some point where you've probably been like, oh, like, I don't know, Beastars? We're watching that. I don't think that really does too much for either of us. But like, you like cat boys. That's like, you're at least half furry then. Yeah, right? That's why you gotta come to these streams. Where else can you find someone calling his mom a furry in real time?
Well then, shall we get back to work?
Okay, question for the chat. How do you guys feel about dog boys? Because when I brought up dog boys with my mom, she, like, wasn't feeling it. But I probably like dog boys more than cat boys, all things considered. Because there's more of that, like, animalistic thing, which totally works for me. Yeah, I mean, like, if we're not going to talk about weird fetishes on stream, what's the point of streaming? On topic of the game for, like, a hot second, I think we're almost at the boss. So, I need to probably swap out Yusuke, maybe for Makoto? We'll try that and just go all in on healers. Puppy play.
Now then.
I'll probably fuck it up at least once. I think I've died at least once on every boss in this, which feels like a huge blow to my gamer ego. But like I keep saying, there's just a lot going on in this game. Yes, I think that's probably a good way of putting it. Dog boys are werewolf light. Or depending on the context, like a werewolf that just looks more like a boy than a wolf. I would say no. I'd say like a dog boy is like the halfway point between a boy and a werewolf. Oh yeah, what because you're a Twilight lady. I don't remember if you were Edward or Jacob. I was always Jacob. Do cat boys clean themselves or shower? I think that probably depends on how flexible they are.
Yo, what the hell's all this?
Oh, I gotta put the stupid auto thing on.
Bring those villains to justice!
There's so many people. What's going on? Oh, are these all the shadows who've had their hearts changed?
The Great Akira's Hero Show will begin momentarily. Please gather in front of the stage.
Yeah, I don't know why people are so horny for Robert Pattinson. He does nothing for me. But Taylor Lautner is fine.
No. Take a closer
We actually maybe aren't at the boss yet. We probably still have to fight a warden.
We get swarmed, and then it's game over.
We should probably fall back for now.
They're making him Batman though.
Sapporo, didn't
Robert
you
Pattinson.
mean the hero?
So, like,
That
maybe
was
that'll
part of
help.
a huge cleanup campaign in the real world, right?
This may be the same thing.
Huh. Does that mean Konoe's doing some kind of show in the real world right now?
Which begs the question, will this crowd go away once he's finished?
Yeah, I never watched Twilight
Maybe we should go back to the real world.
because that came out while I was deep in the closet
You think it'll
and
help?
in high school when it was like
Let's see just what
cool to hit on Twilight.
Okay. Time to pull out.
But I should probably watch them at some point. If nothing else, just to look at Taylor Lautner.
Mr. Konoe, the Emma app developed by your company Medice has become immensely popular all around the world. With Japan's creative industries starting to reach their limits, it's wonderful to hear about such a remarkable breakthrough in AI technology. I hear many have high expectations for you as a leading figure in this country, Mr. Konoe.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that. I do plan to do the best I can, though. The world is about to undergo a massive transformation, and I'm hoping
Yeah, I figured you would,
in the
Mom.
right direction. Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Well, sounds like you've got their support. That reminds me. I've heard that Emma's servers are kept at the Tokyo Radio Tower. Way back when, the Tokyo Radio
Yeah,
Tower
maybe
was
we could do like a watch party.
into a new era of communication. Perhaps this time around, Emma will play a similar role and bring us into the
I haven't really
age of
thought
AI.
about doing something
Yes,
like that before, but that would be
that's
kind of
certainly the
interesting.
idea. As of now, AI is still a fledgling.
Maybe for, like, anime, too.
I've no doubt that it's going to make
But we'd have to,
all of
like,
our lives that
pick and
much
choose.
easier.
Yeah, maybe
As a
when the
testament
Discord's
to
up.
that, it's worth noting there were several areas that openly lamented the halt in Emma's service the other day. Why do you think the Phantom Thieves would target Emma of all things?
Naturally, Emma holds a vast amount of personal data. Perfect target for a gang of crooks, if you ask me. Or perhaps they're just opposed to my ideas of AI making the world a better place. All that talk about them being champions of the meek and downtrodden.
Yeah, speaking of the Discord
slightly
again,
more real than those cheap masks they have.
follow me on Twitter
They
if you
threaten
haven't
people
already,
who disagree with them,
because
and
that will
rob them
be
of their
where I will
loyalty
probably
and
like
pride. Evil people
engage
do
with
evil
people
deeds.
prior to the
Nothing
Discord.
we won't be defeated by some ragtag
just
group of
'cause
petty
it's like-
criminals. I'm more
Like
than
the stream,
determined
you have to be
to
here
justice.
live for me to talk to you, but on Twitter,
Mr. Konoe, you held a press conference.
you
the
know,
other day
we can
and
just, like,
mentioned your distinct
shoot
hatred
messages
for
back and
the
forth.
evils of this world. Might that stem from personal experience?
Yes, I suppose you might say that. As a child, I was caught in a rather unfortunate incident in which I lost someone very close.
in the future, if I'm gonna like do something like that, a watch party, I'll probably do like
However you look at it,
some kind of poll to like figure out what would be the most optimal time for people like you in different time zones, so that it can like work for the greatest number of people
That explains the whole hero
as
ship
possible.
thing.
Bastard! Where's he get off with all that shit?
Yeah, but
Yeah, Mom, you forget that like
he's trending like
I'm
you
an
wouldn't believe on social
aberrant
media.
child and I actually sleep at like normal times. No one else
No, it's not like it was
anywhere near my age
These are just
does that.
regular old fans.
So everyone's being won over by Konoe's charm without ever knowing what he's really like. His track record with Medice certainly is impressive.
What are they saying? Okay.
Oh, come on! The guy's full of shit!
Without knowing who he is on the inside, He probably seems like he really cares about making the world a better place.
That's true too. With COVID, there's like a lot less reason to hold to a normal schedule.
Well, people do tend to pick the safer choices in life.
Is that true?
In a life of nothing but decisions, there's always a fear of not knowing what comes next. Without knowing what lies in store, people often end up turning to the thing that gives them the best answer. So when it comes down to it, they're more inclined to latch on to whoever's gonna make things easier.
First it was Shido, and now it's Kanoe. Actually, this might be even worse. Seeing as Emma is a lot more up close and personal with people.
But is it really okay to live like that? Leaving everything up to something else?
Well, the truth is, not everyone believes in themselves enough to do otherwise. Not like I'm one to talk. But that's why we're exposing the real villain here. So we can bring those people back to their senses.
Right. We can't let them change everyone's hearts for their own schemes anymore.
We're gonna tear down that stupid jail of his, and then I'm putting my foot straight up his... Oh, maybe we hold off until we get some grub, yeah?
You gotta be kidding me.
That certainly cut the tension.
Yeah, I had one of those earlier this week. I think like Tuesday. I woke up and I had no idea what day it was.
Dinner time! What'll it be? We are in Osaka, so we'd be crazy not to do taco.
Which is rare for me. Normally it doesn't happen.
I've been wanting to walk around and try a little of everything, honestly.
Mentai mayo mochi cheese. That sounds like a lot.
Oh, do such flavors really exist around here? I suppose I should have expected as much from Japan's wondrous kitchen.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of specifics about what's going on in the UK, other than they've been handling it like as bad or worse than us at various points.
Shop really does taste different.
Us being the US.
Different places was a good call.
Oh, so this is the authentic Osaka flavor. And best of all...
Yeah, I said this to my mom recently, but like,
You gonna have some, Mona?
some of the countries like Australia that are run by women actually seem to be doing okay, and I was like,
Sophia.
I wonder why.
I'll just have to make do with the data. Don't let it get you down, Sophia. We'll bring some to the jail later. Really? Thank you.
Man, traveling around and chowing down like this is the freaking best! Would have been nice if Gramps could have tagged along.
He was close enough to make it home, so I think he wanted to go see Akane-chan. She was probably waiting for him, too.
I hope they get more time with one another once this case is settled.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, I switched to work at home at the end of February last year, and I'm doing a different work from home job now, which is nice, because part of me is like a basement gremlin, and I never want to leave the house, but I do miss like hanging out with my buddies in the office.
Around his jail, and it's clear that he totally believes in what he's doing. He thinks he's the perfect embodiment of justice.
It's true. He does see himself as a hero. Are you suggesting he isn't acting for his own gain?
At the very least.
Yeah, now I just have my body pill.
Taking part in all of this.
I live with my parents though, so I'm at least not like isolated.
Let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Yeah, you're right. We'll eat up and get our strength back for today.
Well, I'm taking the rest then.
As if, like you really need all that.
Hey, it's first come, first served at this point. You guys better hurry before I swipe it all.
I, Haru Okumura, accept your challenge.
Wait, I want some too.
Yeah, I'd like to see things go back to normal too, obviously. Even being an introvert. For like safety reasons, I hope that, but I do hope that we like, as a planet, like learn that there's a lot of things we can do remotely going forward. And the big thing I'd like to see is for movie theaters to either die and never come back, or like force everybody's hand to make streaming stuff an option for new movies. Because again, I don't want to go to a theater. Like, one, I'd rather just do it in the comfort of my own home, 2, I don't need to like go be around loud people. It's just obnoxious. But there's like a few movies like Star Wars and Marvel where I like need to see it right away because pop culture on the internet moves so fast and people are still not as careful with spoilers as they should be. So I don't want to like miss out and have something spoiled. I was just saying that to my mom too, Alaprax. I'm not sure if it was Sonic or Onward that was the last movie I saw, but it would be really funny if it was Sonic, and that's the last movie I ever saw in a theater. Bye, Peppa. Thanks for tuning in.
You're accepting this request?
Who? I guess that's probably not that hard. I can do that on one of the earlier areas. And then we have another stupid thief challenge, 2 of them, and then another fight. Yeah, that's the other thing. I would like to see people just like be smarter in general. Like Japan wore masks before this when they were sick. Everybody should just do that. If you aren't staying home, wear a mask.
This is the request.
Yeah, and it seems like they're going ahead with the second one, Alaprax, so that's cool. Because I enjoyed the first one. Oh, I should maybe hit the shop again.
What are you selling?
For the others of you here that saw the Sonic movie and that are gay, I'm guessing you also really enjoyed the that one joke Eggman made at the expense of like the military dude, where he's like, "Are you gonna go out on the boat with a wife and kids?" I thought that was really funny. That was like the best part of the movie for me. Because it's like, it's kind of a joke at the expense of straight people, but it's not like actually being mean. It's just like poking fun at normalcy.
How many would you like? You fix the bench.
What's on the menu?
Let's cook some shit. There was one... the crab thing? Yeah. I want to make as many of those as I can. Because I think that is the best cooking item that we've done.
Good idea.
The rest I'm not going to worry about too much. I'll just go down the list and do what I can.
All done.
Well done. Good idea.
All done.
That went well. It smells delicious. Good idea.
All done.
This looks good.
I like Ben Schwartz as Sonic, though, in the Sonic movie. He's fun. The Netflix thing that he did, too, with Thomas Middleditch, that was also really funny. So check that out if you haven't. And then, of course, he was fantastic on Parks and Rec.
Okay, leave the support to me.
Definitely check it out. Calcitrant. I hope I'm saying that right. It's, yeah, like, it's... for me, I'm not, like, a major Sonic fan. Like, I'm a kind of, like, middle-of-the-road Sonic fan. I wouldn't call it good garbage. It was, like, more good than bad, but there were elements of it, and partly just because it was Sonic, where it was kind of, like a little bit schlocky and goofy. Or at least that was my read on it. Didn't we just do a thief thing here? Now there's another one? Or did I go to the wrong area? Oh, I have bond points. Oh, what did I start upgrading last time? I don't remember. Probably this. Magic persona skill damage. Yeah, let's go with that. And then we'll do one more here too. Sonic 06, boy, what a game that was.
This is the request.
Okay, Okinawa and Kyoto are where the thingies are.
Might serve us well to regroup.
Yeah, like the whole Sonic game franchise is just weird because there have been so many missteps, but then there's like aspects of it that are like always 10 out of 10. Like the attitude and vibe is always there, the music is always there. I love Sonic music. I listen to a lot of Sonic music.
Alright, keep your guard up.
Yeah, the model question is big too. I have no idea. It really depends. If you put a gun to my head, I think that they maybe listen to feedback, but I'm not entirely confident in that. Because, like... What? Oh, I have to go in through this way. In answering that question, the question is... Like, did they listen to feedback? And then... Were they willing to, like, fuck over their staff with crunch time? And the answer is yes. I usually look at things through the lens of, can you answer a question by explaining that somebody was being a dick? And the answer is almost always yes. And I think that's true in this case. Oh yeah, gotta get that skull on him. Tails, he's like 8. No, he's not my type. The Sonic characters exist in like a weird age space a lot of the time. Like Sonic specifically, but Tails is like, regardless of his actual age, he's always coded very much as a child. So, no. Even though he's like a quote-unquote blonde twink, which I'm guessing is what you're getting at. Sonic would probably be more my type because of the, like, cockiness and rambunctiousness. Maybe not rambunctiousness, but, like, he's rowdy. We've established that. I like a rowdy boy.
Alright.
Yeah, Tails is in the no-no square. We don't go in the no-no square.
Should we take a look? We'll be taking this.
Oh, the Sonic Boom thing? I've seen lots of clips from that. It's extremely memeable. I think it has some really good writers. I haven't watched it yet, though. I think they're doing... They have, like, a couple new Sonic projects in the works. Like, show stuff, I mean, not games. I'm sure they have games, but I'll be curious to see what the shows are. I did watch the Sonic X anime. And that's really the only... Well, no, that's not right. There's, like, the old Sonic shows, like the Sad AM stuff. And I've seen bits of that, but not the whole thing. And I saw the old movies too, like with Metal Sonic. What are these weak to? Light. Yeah, the 90s Sonic OVA had a really cool vibe. Actually, Sonic CD just like does in general.
Okay.
It was definitely for kids, but you could also like feel the passion in it. Like someone was putting a lot of their soul into that. So that made it like really enjoyable. That was Sophie encouraging us to come out. One of the highlight clips I've done previously was Sophie saying Queen. One of the characters like aliases is Queen, and something about Sophie's voice, I don't know, just like makes me recontextualize everything in like a gay way.
They don't see us. I think we can go for an ambush. We're in a good spot. Come out.
There it is again. I don't think I ever watched a cartoon before school.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Because again, I literally raise from the dead every morning before I go about my day. And that's pretty much always been the case. I've never been a morning person.
This'll help us out, right? Right where we want it. You go for it? This is our chance. Wipe them out. This is our chance.
I don't drink coffee though. So like put a red strike on my gay card. But I'm picky about what I put in my body. And I do have caffeine sometimes. Like I'll drink Mountain Dew. But I don't like the idea of being reliant on coffee daily. Yeah, and if you had to like get your shit in gear, I totally get that. I have just managed not to, even when I've had to like be up in the morning and like be responsible for getting myself somewhere. I like the smell of coffee. I would probably even like drinking it if I put enough like sugary shit in it. But at this point, it's just like an active choice I'm making to like not start drinking coffee after all this time. Same with drinking. I don't drink either.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
Here's hoping that
Yeah, my mom's a big coffee person.
Shadow, careful now.
You've lost a lot of stamina. Maybe it's time to head back?
Get the hell out of my way. Always fall to my blade.
How about this? Let's attack our show good. Be sure to use something else. Your last flag. Don't let up.
More of a spread I forgot to finish from last night person.
One less obstacle in the way.
That feels like more my vibe than coffee, yeah.
To worry about here. You can always use it.
Day-old warm soda. Yeah, I honestly probably don't like leave a soda unfinished very often. But just like the sentiment behind that statement, I can vibe with.
Yay, a treasure chest! Pop that sucker open!
Yeah, that I probably can't get. Okay, I can. There's still too many freaking locked chests. Aloe, maybe you can answer a question for me. Like, is British tea commonly very different from American tea? Like, I realize there's a million different varieties, but like, any tea I've ever had is just like flavor tinted juice. Like it's not, or flavor tinted water. Like it doesn't feel like enough of a thing to like be that popular. Like the impression I have of tea is like LaCroix, where it like tastes like the flavor is like sitting in the next room.
I should write something.
So, okay, if you've only ever had British tea, does it feel substantially different from water? Or does it feel like water with like a slight flavoring of something else in it? Yeah, she has like a huge boner for Paris, and she got to go when she was younger, and then when we were able to fly standby for several years, which basically means that you can like fly for free or very cheaply, because it's definitely not like we're made of money. It tastes like what pee smells like. Okay, I've smelled pee. I haven't tasted pee, so that only like half answers my question.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a
But if that's your take on it, I can see why you don't drink tea.
Careful, there's a shadow lurking around.
That was just straight up a Star Wars blaster.
Let's go. I'll do it. Come. You're mine.
Okay, so hearing Joker just say "come there," there was one of the times my sister was playing Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity with me. We were like goofing on something like that, where the characters will just like have some line that they say. That you know, it was like an in-bed joke kind of thing. Just like making everything dirty and sexual.
Excellent work.
Yeah, it's funny, just because they say that stuff with like such conviction, and it just sounds like stupid most of the time, and makes for an easy sex joke.
Good. On to the next.
Yeah, in recent years I discovered like audio porn, and that's a cool thing. Zagreus from Hades. I need to play Hades. Partly I just have like a million other things in my backlog, but I'm waiting for that to like be on sale at some point, and then I'm just gonna like snatch it up. Hot disaster bisexual. Yeah, that's like every description I've heard of that game is like a bisexual's wet dream. Oh my god, don't... Okay, wow. I thought I was gonna get screwed right at the end here. I definitely have a thing for a good British accent. Or, like, Australian. To my ear, they sound close a lot of the time. As a Brit, I'm guessing you probably would feel differently about that. But yeah, I like accents.
Seems I've gained new power.
Does not stack. That's good to know. So we're just gonna replace Dodge Fire then. Joe might like me in VC then. What is VC? Voice chat? Yeah, you know, once we get that Discord, you can, like, blow my pants off with your accent.
My stamina is very low.
Maybe we'll just have, like, an ASMR night and you can, like, read us stories. I was thinking, like, bedtime stories, but maybe you can do, like, erotic fanfiction for us. That would be funny. And Jeddick, yeah, I'm with you. I'll, like, any Hemsworth. I could, like, grab a Hemsworth out of the bargain bin, and that'd probably still be great. Okay, sweet. And there is a checkpoint close to here. I need to lock myself downstairs, but I can do it. I'm half joking. Like, no pressure to do anything. But, like, you know, who knows, right? Like, there's all kinds of weird, fun, maybe slightly dirty things we could, like, do on a Discord. Although, I have thought about, like, how do I want to handle that sort of thing? 'Cause, like, every other month now, there's, like, issues with somebody getting groomed online, which, if I don't do that, seems like a very easy problem to solve, but I also want to be, like, conscious of, like, how does a Discord space work for, like, people who are under 18? And maybe that's just having, like, one or more, like, be over 18 if you're going to be in this channel kind of things. But I don't fully know yet. Yeah, you can add that to the pile. Definitely, keep a quote list of shit like that I say, and then bring it out at some date down the road. Okay. I also, same with Reddit, like, I've used Discord in a lurking capacity, and I'm only now just starting to, like, understand a lot of the features. Yes, that's true that I do have the mature thing, mainly because I started with Persona, which has a couple fuck words. It has a giant penis monster that we'll come across at some point, and then Jackbox, obviously, because that's all sex jokes. But I still don't want to, like...
Okay, we can do this.
Yeah, the dreaded fuck word. It definitely has a penis monster. We'll get to it. I will make a highlight out of it. I have plans for that. So, like, if you're not here for that stream, whenever we happen to find it, check my socials, and it'll be on there at some point. No, Mom, you can say whatever. Again, like, I don't care if people say fuck. But it does feel like something where I should maybe cover my ass and mark it as like mature so that there's like no like ground for someone to be like upset about that. Right, exactly. Like, and this is how I feel society should be in general. Who cares if you say fuck? Just like, don't be a terrible person. And that's pretty easy to do, I think. I think I'm going to stick with this party.
Let's go.
So I really gotta get all the way through here with these stupid portals.
I'm not seeing any shadows nearby.
Think of the list of things your sister has. Are you talking about things that she's said? Because again, like, that's fine. None of us are gonna be saying, like, bad things about a group of people in a discriminatory way, so we're good. We can say fuck and make sex jokes and, like, be horny on main, and all that's fine. So you don't need to, like, worry about censoring yourself. I still don't know what you're talking about. But, like, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
This was over before it began. Good job, everyone. Initiating combat.
Literally, yes. Like, 6 out of the 10 highlight clips I've uploaded are me simping on Ryuji. Horny on main is fine if your main is anonymous. In terms of, like, me being a VTuber, like, yeah, I sort of am anonymous in that way.
Nearby shadow detected.
Honestly, a lot of it was just because I thought VTubers were cool. And then, like, secondarily, it does give me some level of anonymity, for, like, job stuff. And my last job and my current job are both places that I feel like were and are cool about, like, streaming and stuff. But I also see things on, like, TikTok where people are like, oh, my boss got mad about this or that, and now he's, like, telling me to delete my content. And I just want to, like, sidestep that as much as I can. So that's the main thing. I don't even necessarily... Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know that I want to stay anonymous.
I'd say we performed quite admirably.
Did you censor out horny yourself, Mom? Or did it block that for you? Horny on main means, like, you're being horny on your social media and not, like, hiding it. So, like, me simping on Ryuji is being horny on main, because I'm not hiding that. But I'm also not being horny on main in the way that, like, all the Twitter porn I follow is, like, on my private Twitter.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
Yeah, what? Just type horny, don't censor it.
Okay. Let's keep it.
Not seeing any shadows.
Yeah, I mean, they, like, got puritanical on Tumblr, so now I gotta, like, look at porn somewhere else.
Now then.
And you can't even, like, hide your follows, which I didn't realize. for a long time. But yeah, like, I don't need people looking at my porn. I don't know. Peachy Boys doesn't ring a bell. What you can do at least is you can have like lists, which would like essentially allow you to follow somebody without it being public, because you can just set your lists to be private. Is Peachy Boys the one with like the blonde twink with the red headband and the older guy who looks a little bit like Geralt from Witcher? I could have just gone here the whole time. I just realized I didn't need to go through all the portals. Probably, but he doesn't have a headband. Okay, we might be thinking of the same thing. I'm not sure. But I'll check it out later, if it's not something I already follow.
That's it for the day, huh?
Yeah, she likes Geralt. Henry Cavill, Geralt specifically. She hasn't played the games. That might be something we do when we start playing games with her on the channel. Yeah, same with me. A lot of art stuff, a lot of game dev, few musicians, influencers I like, and then a lot of Twitter porn.
You're already working on this one.
Yes, finally, I can get Safecracker.
Good job.
Now I just gotta save up the points for that.
You're already working on this one.
I guess we'll go knock this out in one of the early jails.
Very well. Let us depart.
Yeah, our previous discussion, Henry Cavill, while I realize is like very handsome, doesn't do a ton for me, because he's too much of like a man. I like that he is like doing nerdy stuff, and that's like really like doing it for a lot of people.
And we're off. What's that over there?
Yeah, like I'd be more Tom Holland than Henry Cavill. Because I've been seeing a lot of people simping over him recently.
This won't take long.
I guess probably consistently. Like,
At least
I don't know that I've ever not seen people simping over him.
Take this. Step aside.
Hot people doing normal people things.
give it your very best.
Be gone. Take this.
I mean, there's a lot of good-looking boys in Marvel. Like, all of the Chris's, to some degree. Sebastian Stan is handsome, Tom Holland is cute. Tom Hiddleston, I know a lot of people simp on him. Not really my cup of tea. But, like, he's handsome. I'm sure there are plenty of others I'm forgetting. Sexy nerd boys are like straight guys. Or, like the sexy librarian, yeah. Bendy Toots Camo Dad. Oh, Benedict, yeah. Yeah, he and Tom Hiddleston are kind of like of a similar nature. Or I read them that way. They kind of have like the kind of like elite, intelligent, aloof thing going on.
It's over.
Victory.
I might need to find
Okay.
a different spot to get this thing, because I don't know that I'm gonna get 12 enemies at once here.
We'll strike you down.
He's one I don't get. I mean, there's the accent, like we discussed, so that I think is a factor for some people. He's also like elegant. So if that does anything for you, I can see why some people would be into him.
Wait, it's over? That flew by.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we?
Not seeing any shadows.
The elite intelligent aloof thing. Yeah, he's like the best friend and or rival character in an anime. Like, he's that archetype, and I think that's what people find to be attractive.
What exactly called him?
What is that?
I think too, with him specifically, people like to ship him and whoever plays... Is he... Wait, he's on Sherlock, right? I was getting confused for a minute there, because he does Sherlock and Doctor Who, I think. But yeah, people like to ship him, which, like, ships, I think, do a lot for people simping over characters.
Get the hell out of my...
Aloe, if you're dumb as fuck, you can work a himbo angle. Like, you got options.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
Shippers are scary.
Come on, let's check it out.
It's...
I'm not sensing any shadows.
Shipping can get weird sometimes when it's real people. Like, I've heard that discussed a lot in relation to One Direction. I don't know if I have, like, a preference for himbos over something else. But, like, himbo is certainly one of several things that works for me. As far as, like, shipping real people, I think it's, like, a matter of degree. Like, is it just something you're kind of, like, doing in the comfort of your own home? I'd probably say even writing fanfiction is fine. But if you're gonna, like, walk up to an actor at a con and, like, ask them about it, then that's, like, maybe taking it too far. Unless it's, like, a joke of their own that they, like, perpetuate.
I see a shadow. Keep your guard up.
Because, like, if they're in on the joke and making the joke, like, then that's fine. But if it makes them uncomfortable, then it's bad. And if you don't know, you probably should assume it makes them uncomfortable. You're probably right, Aloe. It may not always work out, but it, like, that's a two-way street, too. Like, all relationships, platonic or romantic, are a two-way street. And, like, you're gonna get frustrated with other people because they're not you. But depending on, like, the specifics of the matter and, like, how each person's communication skills factor in, it might be totally different between different people. Yeah, and that's a really good point too, Jeddick. Like, for sure, intention counts for a lot. So, like, if someone makes a mistake or doesn't understand something or whatever, that's a lot more forgivable than being an asshole.
We're in a good spot.
Yeah, I could get used to
Yeah,
it.
and I don't know the specifics of that situation, so, like, bear with me if I'm sounding preachy, but people do need to take ownership of their issues to some degree. Just because you have anger issues, for example, that's not a free pass to be an asshole. That's something where whoever is his partner probably should have some degree of understanding, but again, that's still not the same as a free pass. Yeah, and if you're talking about like over the course of 5 days, then it sounds like you know what you're doing and you're making smart choices. I'm not getting my showtime gauge up at all, so I think I maybe need to go fight higher level enemies.
Might serve us well to regroup.
Yeah, the style is totally on point.
Get to work.
There was like so many articles about like UI and style and stuff when this game came out. Or rather the original 5.
Okay, let's go.
Not this one specifically. People even like made a custom messaging app skin on Android for like the way they have the phone set up in this game. I don't know if I've seen the Nakey Jakey video specifically. I might have, but I don't fully remember. Oh. I don't want to actually go to the castle yet. I don't think it's going to make me though, it's just saying that because I'm going in.
Let's make this as brisk as possible.
I really like the song.
You must not allow evil of any kind. Shadows.
I'll reveal your true form.
Take a stand.
Now's our chance.
Oh, I probably should switch out my party though. So I actually have people who can handle these. Oh, you know what? I don't think any of you were here for last night, but there's a area later in this dungeon where you like skateboard through a million of those Naga that we just fought. That would be a really easy place to get off a Showtime attack. Yeah, Persona has a good track record in general for style, but 5 really like turned it up to 11. Because like 3 and 4 are both good, but they don't hold a candle to 5 just because of like how much more elevated it is.
Wait, it's over?
I don't know how I didn't ambush him. What are they weak to? I think fire? Yeah. Yeah, this is extremely anime. I think I've said this in a previous stream too. If you guys are enjoying this and you're not familiar with the original Persona 5, there is an anime version of it. The game is better for reasons, but the anime is still good. And it hits the same plot points. The big thing is that the battles tend to take like a little bit more of a backseat in the anime. He has too many buffs. And he's gonna get another gun skill at some point. Aloe, if you're looking at buying Persona, I would consider getting Persona 5 Royal instead of just regular Persona 5. It's basically like what they do in the Pokemon games, where they do like a third version that just has more stuff in it, and like some quality of life updates and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna get rid of Sukuhaja. I think he's just gonna learn another one.
Easier than cleaning a paintbrush.
Let's move on.
Shadow ahead. Show me your true self. What are you doing?
So, like, if you're really trying to work a sale, you're probably gonna have a harder time with Royal because it's newer. But that's just something to consider if you weren't already aware. I would like to play Royal at some point, but since I already played the original, like, I don't necessarily have like a huge burning desire, because like I already played it basically. So I'll probably like wait a couple more years, maybe find it on sale, a good sale at some point. Yeah, my parents were weird about Pokemon when I was a kid, my mom specifically, because Christianity. And you know, because like back at that time, that was like a thing in the US at least, where they were like, hey, this like dog fighting thing from Japan is like of the devil, and look how far we've come. Now I'm gay and playing games on the internet. It's silly that people have that kind of idea, but it's also a little bit true, kind of. Like, a lot of gays and girls like Pokemon because it has a pretty wide-ranging appeal that things like Call of Duty don't.
There's a shadow nearby. Be careful.
But yeah, I'm that's sucky that happened.
By surprise. Let's finish them.
Once I reached a certain age, I definitely had like the I know more about the internet than you do and I can kind of do what I want thing. Like, that wasn't a talk we had, that was just me knowing that intrinsically. Yeah, I'm not like dissing shooters. I love Halo. Can't wait to play Infinite on stream when that finally comes out. But like, Halo appeals to me because of like cool sci-fi stuff. Call of Duty is just like too straight up like this is history or like real life. It's like the same reason I don't like Grand Theft Auto. Like, there's no fantasy or sci-fi. It's just police and being terrible to hookers. Okay, I got my showtime queued up. I just need to wipe my glasses here for a moment. Got, like, hair oil smudges. So now I'm gonna go to that skateboard area, and then I think we can get this quest done, and then do another stupidly difficult Dire Shadow. I don't even know if these things we're fighting for the quests count as Dire Shadows. There's a trophy that wants me to get all the Dire Shadows, so that's why I'm mentioning that specifically. There we go, bond points. I probably need 15 though for... No, I only need 5. Alright, that's maxed out. Awesome. That's like way overdue. Alright, I'll save the rest. Yeah, I don't remember where those chests are that I needed the higher lockpicking skill for. At this point, I'm honestly not like too pressed about finding them. If there's ever anything where I like need a specific item, Google will tell me. Yeah, I think there's like 3 now. But again, I probably don't care. There's no trophies that say I like need a certain item. So I'm just gonna like assume that I don't. Here we go. This should be... Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted. Are there more? Can we have more? How many do I need? 18? I'll try it. See if it works. I'm not gonna sit and count these. It's tough when my, like, allies keep doing shit. Or 12, I think, actually. Not 18, but I got it. So we're good. Yeah. Let's go turn that in. And then send me all your spirit bomb energy for this next stupid boss. A stupid mini boss, and then like the actual boss pretty soon after that, since we are like at that point.
This is the you're already working on this one. Good job.
We'll check the shop out too and buy some food.
What are you looking for today? Are you sure? Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure?
Wow, I picked up a lot of shit.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? There's a sale happening. Now's your chance. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Grainy sea urchin. That sounds pretty gross.
How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench.
Some of these though, I'm not gonna buy. I'm just like piling up on numbers, and there's some that get used way more commonly. Or at least specifically in the recipes that I'm doing.
How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Oh, that's new.
You want this one? Face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll just start buying those too now.
You face the bench.
Let's just check out what new items they have. Or she has.
Time to cook.
Yeah, what's this new one? Cool, I have the stuff I need. What does it do? 40 and Masaku Kaja.
That sounds great.
That's not that amazing by itself, but we'll get a little bit of Bond XP for doing this. I was just gonna ask what that means.
Yes.
Okay. The crab one. That's the one I want the most.
It looks delicious. Sure, that sounds great. Oh, what? Sure, that sounds great.
Aha!
The food's ready. This one,
All done.
It's finished. This one, It's finished.
Okay. So I need to go to Sapporo,
Are you double
and if this is the Frozen King, we probably want Anne. Actually, I'll check the Velvet Room too, because I leveled up once or twice.
Hello.
So there might be something new and good for me to summon. We'll toss Naga, register the others, so I don't get confused when I fuse like I do every time.
Will you register? This persona, will you register? This persona, will you register?
And we get to hear another set of repeated voice lines as I just like mash through menus.
Will you register? This persona has been registered in its awaken your new self.
Okay, so we have Yatagarasu. Bugs we're still probably not gonna get, just because I have to get like a bunch of old things leveled up. Mott, we don't even have one of. I wonder if that's like a quest guy. I think that's like maybe Thoth. But I can also fuse Arsene, but I just have to get him leveled up really high. Orthis and Rajanaga. Rajanaga we have, or we just did recently, but I think Orthis is
You wish to browse the entry? Please
like a
take
good
look.
deal lower. Is this...
Please take a look.
Okay, the display is different than usual. Orthis, that's what we need. Yeah, he's level 22. So I will maybe skip out on these ones for the moment that require, like, a lot of leveling up. Maybe just do Yatagarasu for now.
It seems that it can gain new power.
And what do you want me to fuse? Okay. Night, Mom. Thanks for hanging out. I think everybody enjoyed having you in chat. Okay, so I probably am going to need to summon one of these guys back. Because I think, like, some of these skills I only have on these. He has 4 slots. So I think I'll try to just pass Seth's skills. And then not have Seth anymore. Because I do have Neburos for curse combos. Let's do that. Yeah.
Choose which.
I need to look at these more carefully though, so I'm gonna pass Curse, Ice, and Nuke.
Choose which.
If I can. And it looks like I can. And then regenerate, because that's just excellent to have on everybody.
Now, let us begin.
Seth is cool. I like dragons, so it's too bad that we're moving on from him, but that's just kind of how these Persona games work. You don't really get, or rather, you don't want to get too attached to any one Persona, because you'll just end up feeding them to something else.
Is this okay?
Yeah, and then we'll bring this guy back.
You may take it with you.
I guess one thing that would be worth checking is if I have anything or can get anything that drains ice, and Trumpeter does. So that's awesome. And he has a fire attack if I want it. So does Lilith. It would be really great if I had a fire type Persona, but that seems like too much to ask because of the way that they pair things up where, like, they're super strong to their weakness. Where is this quest? Sapporo.
All right, let's go.
Okay, as far as party goes, like I said, probably Anne. Kind of a double-edged sword because of that weakness thing I just said. But she does also have heals at least. And then probably Morgana and Sophia for revives. Because that's just kind of my go-to at this point. What did you learn, honey? Burn boost? I don't know if I'm actually going to put that on. Well, maybe I should, because of Soul Thief. That would give her more ability to get stuff back. I'll just get rid of one of her fire skills here. I don't need all of these. Yeah, I'll get rid of Aguilau. Okay, let's save. This may take more than one try, and then we'll just get to it. Once I find it. Like, here's another great easy UI opportunity. Put a marker on whatever map thing I need to go to. I actually didn't see it at all. I don't think I have to hunt it down, do I? It tells me, the Arboretum. But yeah, just put a marker on the Arboretum. Don't make me look for it.
Okay, let's get going.
Phantom thief or not, who'd say no to treasure?
Persona! Now let's get
Trumpeter! Lilith!
I should maybe look at my stats real quick and see if Trumpeter or Lilith is more advantageous. Trumpeter just has slightly better stats across the board except for luck. So I think Trumpeter it is.
Should we take a look?
Assuming I do most of the fight as Joker and not Anne.
Here's what I found.
It's gonna tell me where in the area?
This one.
No? Alright, I guess we'll just go around.
Let's go.
Half of it's a snowboarding section, so it's not, like, really that big.
I give it a 5 out of 10.
And that might be the boy right there. Oh sure, it's the Frost King.
Handle this.
Okay, weak to fire as expected.
Switch out.
Let's do Anne.
Joker, your defense is reduced.
God, he's got a dump truck.
Enemy's defense is dead. Bonus retreated. Can someone heal it?
Seriously already?
Fair warning.
Oh my god.
Enemy round. You're a beautiful combo, Panther. How was that?
I am curious if these ice things do anything useful. It seems like they're either just not moving. Whoa!
Gotta patch him up quick. Okay.
Joker just got smickety smacked.
Okay. I'm only getting started. Summoning. An optimal solution.
I'm reminded of the Final Fantasy VII snowboarding part.
Let me help. I'll heal it. Okay, got it. Carmen! Whoa! They throw Sophie solid! Keep it up!
Oh, these stupid things are just gonna end up getting in the way. I'm gonna dash to them when I don't mean to.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this! Panther's down! Are you okay? I'm safe.
It's not in the remake. It's in the original, so it would be showing up in one of the sequels, presumably. Yeah, these things are like a real pain in the ass. Come on. And that was one of my favorite things ever that just happened when I'm in the middle of a heal and I just get smacked because there's like no iframes. Oh, he drains ice. Yeah, so I need to make sure I don't use an ice attack on him by mistake. And not only do these things have high HP, but they use like big attacks with like huge areas of effect. So then the AI ends up dying. And then I have to deal with that by spending SP to revive or items. And most of my guns aren't doing too much against him. And just like has so much ammo that it did a decent amount. And normally that isn't a problem in Persona games, the newer ones at least, because you have control over your party. But you don't have anything like that here. There's no tactics, like prioritize dodging attacks or something like that. And like in other Dynasty Warrior games I'm thinking of, either sometimes you just don't have other party members, or they're not there for a boss battle, or the bosses just don't have this combination of huge AoE attacks and a huge HP pool. Can I get up? No, like, I have no control. I can switch between the party members, that's it. Sometimes there's also a thing that pops up in the left corner where they will try to like suggest an advantageous attack, and then I can do that and instantly switch to them. But that's kind of situational. If you're trying to conserve SP, like I am a lot of the time, that's not always your best option. So I don't use it very much. I don't fully remember how 7R's battle system worked. If they had some kind of tactics, or if you had to like basically switch to them. I think, is it something like where you can kind of just like in the menu move over to them and then like give them skills while it's paused? Because that's like a slightly better version of what's here. The only thing is that I can't just do it all in menu. I have to fully switch to them in real time, and then I can tell them what to do. Button combos are X, and then changing to them, yeah. So I think it's similar to this. It's just like a bit more friendly. But I'm thinking like RPGs like Dragon Age or even Kingdom Hearts, where you fully have the ability to be like, here are a couple basic behaviors that I want you to like factor into your combat. Like save items or save magic or focus on healing or focus on defense and stuff like that. And there's just nothing of that level here. I'm not getting like any of my dodges right on her either. Shit. Did it again?
Queen Mom! Norn! Lilith! Trumpeter!
I don't know. Maybe I should be Joker and have him like focus his attacks on me, which I just won't get hurt by. The ice ones, at least, which is most of them. That kind of seems smarter. And like, I'll not be spending time dodging, so I can more consistently do damage. We're also seeing some Jack Frost mobs now. What? Stop.
Joker, your defense is reduced.
You're telling me.
Lilith! Norn! Lilith! Trump! Queen Corella! Queen Mom! With this! Burst! Neveros! Trumpeter! Lilith! Trumpeter!
So like there in the corner now, that's the kind of combo thing I was talking about, where they'll suggest actions. Oh, there's even like a mini boss Jack Frost here. Cool, Joker died. Sophie's on acid.
I'm not done.
I'm not sure what effect that is. Like dizzy or something? Come on, lady.
Neveros! Queen Corella! Queen Mom! I'll use this. Come! Trumpeter! Lilith! Norn! Lilith! Trump! Queen Mom! His power! With this!
Sorry.
Neveros! Trump! Lilith! Trumpeter!
Alright, we are definitely in need of a showtime to deal with all these mobs. Do I have a fire type?
Corella! Queen Mom!
Yes.
Showtime! Queen Mom! Here!
I said this last night, I don't know if the elements actually factor into showtime attacks at all. But like I might as well try since I'm able. What am I getting hit by? I think just some of the small Jack Frosts. Thanks for the follow, Castletrin. I hope we see more of you in the future. I've had a lot of fun chatting with all you guys tonight. I haven't been grinding, but I haven't felt like I needed to, other than these kind of like extra boss battles. Because that's basically what this is. This isn't like a story path boss. It's very much like go above and beyond a little bit to like do all the quests. But with that said, I still feel like it's a little bit unreasonably overpowered.
Queen Mom! His power! Persona! Never Trumpeter!
Yeah, 25 followers still was only like a week ago or something. I had like a really good growth day last Saturday, which was like the first day I started posting stuff on Reddit. And then I also did Jackbox that night, and despite like a lot of audio issues, I think that was like my best performing stream until tonight, which has like blown all my other streams out of the windows so far. I think I've maybe had like 5 or 6 viewers for like a hot minute, but I haven't had like several people to talk to for a while. For more than like 5 minutes at a time. Yeah, so hopefully I will be doing Jackbox tomorrow if I can get a few people together. And my mom will of course be joining us for that, so that will be super fun. I enjoy that we like have a lot of interest in common, but also that I can just like make sex jokes with her, and we're both like totally down for that. Because that's just fun, and I think it also makes for very good content. Wow, I just got I don't know, something dirty. I got blasted. Got finger blasted. Let's give some SP back with that crab thing. Yes, please. Yeah, I do think though, with Jackbox, last time I didn't do this, but I think I probably should this time, like, hide the password, and then, like, send it to my friends over Discord so that I don't have to worry about, randos getting in. I would like to do stuff with viewers at some point, but that still would also be, like, a situation where I'd want to share the password in a Discord. Yes, I will be probably streaming in the evening again, maybe starting an hour or 2 earlier. I'm not entirely sure yet, but in general, streaming like in the evening like this is what I've been doing. And I've been streaming almost every day. I think I've had like 3 days I haven't in the couple weeks that I've been doing this. And one of those, even though I wasn't streaming, was like figuring out audio issues for Jackbox. So it was like still kind of for streaming. Yeah, get some sleep, Aloe. But it's been nice to chat with you, so if you are here on the weekends, then I will enjoy having you around for that. Yeah, I think getting the audience from the gay subreddits has been very helpful. I think that just like in general, obviously there's like a lot I can continue to work on as like a streamer slash online personality in terms of just like being more interesting. Cause just like being a quieter person in general and then like streaming at night with other people in the house, I'm probably not gonna be the kind of guy who's like screaming at a video game, which can be very entertaining a lot of the time.
Okay, this one.
I need to get my people back up and not die myself.
His power. Let's go.
It's a fine line, right? Like, I love Game Grumps. Sometimes they just are stupid and scream about things. But then sometimes you're right, it is like really obnoxious. I think that for me, in the foreseeable future, chill streams is going to be much more my vibe. Because that is going to be like, again, just kind of like what comes naturally to me and is realistic and doable. And that also probably is less common because so many people go for like, goddamn, I'm like healing for 5 minutes straight. So many people do seem to go the screaming route, and you don't see as many chill streamers. Yeah, it's not great. This is why these boss battles are difficult. And actually, this is the first one that has mobs. The mobs are making this way harder, because I was making slow but reasonable progress for a while, and now I'm kind of hitting a wall because I can't keep up with everything. Oh my god. So I've been like really trying to be on top of these quests because I'm trying to 100% this and I don't want to miss anything. I think I could just save this for later if I wanted to. I don't think I have to do this right now. So I might do that. We'll see. I was like at the brink there for a second. But I don't know if I want to like retry this fight if I lose. Like I can't even push these blocks to... Oh, I can. Okay, whatever. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. God, it's just relentless. It's a matter of like, how long can I just keep feeding items into this? Because I have a lot of items, but do I have enough? Because this is just endless. Revive. That's what I need to do. And then the moment I heal somebody, somebody dies. Alright, showtime. There's like a purple Jack Frost in there. I don't know if that's a different guy, or if he's like shiny. Jeez. I guess what I should do is save my showtimes. And they're just instantly back. I don't get a second of rest. There is like something to be said for keeping the momentum of battle in your favor. Like at that point when I was getting so overwhelmed, it just became like exponentially harder. But if I can like keep attacking and like get combos off and like deal with some of these mobs and prevent it from getting that crazy, that will make things more manageable. But then there's like the bigger guys, just like a lot more health, harder to deal with. And then there's those stupid things that I dash to when I don't want to. And maybe I'm also seeing that the defensively sound strategy in draining ice is not really doing it for me, and I need to be offensive with someone doing fire damage. Also, that would help with the mobs a lot. If I get a all-out attack like I did here, that's game changing. So I probably should be doing Anne or Joker with a fire combo, but I don't think I have a fire combo in him right now. Because Mab, for some reason, even though she's fire type, has an ice combo. Fuck these ice blocks, bricks. I kind of combined the two in my head. Oof. Let's bring Anne back. Yeah, I saw that ice ball coming to hit me in the face.
Switch out.
God, stop. I'm just gonna use some fire skills too. She saved me and I still got screwed. Sophie's just getting fucked. Oh, she's dead now? Okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna start using these items. No! I can't even dodge that. I literally can't dodge that because the attack is just so long. Alright, let's do a showtime. It's getting busy enough.
Queen Mom! Here! Come! Trumpeter! Lilith! Trumpeter!
I think he's automatically switching to Mob. I seem to have trouble keeping Joker on a certain persona when I'm not playing as him. God. That just feels so bad to instantly get screwed over.
With this! Go ahead.
I don't know that there is a right answer here. That's the problem with Anne, is that while she's good for dealing with the crowd more, she just is way more of a risk.
I'll use this. Switch out.
But if I can get all out attacks like that, I don't know. I said that already. I just touched him. Whoa! Everybody got kung fu fucked. Come on, let me have iframes. Okay, we're gonna do a showtime again. Yeah, he's a cat bus, by the way, if you didn't know that. What just happened? I think I comboed into Anne. Come on. I don't know what it is about Anne, but I can't dodge with her for shit. I don't think their dodges are actually different. Well, maybe slightly, because Mona's... I did accidentally dodge a, like, shockwave once, because he jumps a little bit in his dodge. So maybe they are different, but they don't feel that different. Oh yeah, I could be debuffing him too, I forgot about that. I don't know if it's worth it though, just because I'm already having to juggle so much time-wise. Okay, I got nervous. She got stuck there in that animation. I gotta get those dodges timed right. What? Screw him.
Sorry.
Screw everybody. Okay. You need SP. And then let's give everybody a crab hot pot. Get a couple heals off. And we'll use Sophie Showtime too while we're at it. For a grand total of like 1 damage. I don't know when I got ammo back. Wonder if that's like part of one of Futaba's buffs. Yeah, clearing the field is the important part. One other thing I can maybe doing is switch characters more, because that makes the Showtime gauge fill up faster. And the Showtime stuff is proving to be really important with all the mobs. That was lucky. But I missed it again because of the stupid ice block. Ice block got in the way. I got stuck. Does switching slow things down? I guess, like, because it will take a couple seconds of animation, but in the long run, being able to deal with all the enemies, like, maybe makes up for that. Another 1% of damage. Alright, at least Mona healed me. But I need to go... When? I guess I see the icon. Like, that wasn't a word. That was just kind of a general utterance of, like, despair. I'm feeling more optimistic now, though. I'm finally, like, seeing progress. It's a little less crazy. His health is going down. So I think if I stick with it, we'll get it done. Yeah, right? Like, there's so many better contexts in which I could be moaning on the internet. God, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. I have such bad FOMO for OnlyFans. Like, I don't have the body or confidence for that. But like, what a way to pay off your student loans. Maybe someday. I feel like I would need to, like, make it creatively first before I did OnlyFans. Cause like, I don't care if people, like, look upon me negatively for that, but I don't want it to, like, interfere with potential opportunities. But, you know, like, there's people out there now that are famous enough that they can do anything they want, and it, like, wouldn't negatively affect them. And I would like to be, like, closer to that level before I would do something like that. Also, just, like, I'm working out, but I don't have, like, a good body yet. So, like, someday, maybe, when I have a good body. Cosplaying also seems really fun. And that's, like, a more respectable way, it feels like, to be a little bit saucy. Oh, I don't want to be her.
Go ahead.
No worries, I can't talk. So, you know, we're all just, like, falling apart. God dang. Oh, oh. Okay.
I'll use this. Let's go. With this. Persona!
Thanks.
Here, let's go. Come, Trumpeter!
Oh, I got nervous, but I forgot that I was draining ice. Like, I literally just switched to her, or to Trumpeter, for that purpose, and I just, like, didn't process that. That uses a lot of SP, but it seems like it'll take out almost a whole shield off of him. Which is mainly important just because every time I do that, I get a free follow-up attack, which interrupts whatever he's doing. Can I switch? No. Oh, I think the purple ones are like, they have a buff going on. Let's get some more SP for the party. Just a little bit. It actually only does maybe a third of a shield. Not as good as I thought, but still pretty good.
I'll use this. Let's go. His power. Neveros. Come, Trumpeter.
Yeah, I've been thinking about the follow-up attack comments since you mentioned that the other night. I'm just getting nothing for Showtime now, though, even though I'm switching. There. Do I want to use that now? I think so. Come on, get your butt out of the air.
Sorry.
You're on the wrong side of Twitch for that, Panther. Oh, I was really counting on a all-out attack there. And instead, I got an all-out smack. And then I got fucked as Joker. Oh, and he's dead. It's hard to keep track of when people die. Because, like, all you really get is, like, a comment from somebody. which may or may not happen sometimes, and also just isn't really enough in general.
How about this? Someone healer? Are you?
I'll do it. Now trumpeter! Here! Let's go. Now Queen Ma! Jack Frost! Queen Ma! Jack Frost! Gorilla Tail!
Yeah, I realized when I did the first one of these that, and you know, of course with that being the easiest one, because it was the first one, that I was just gonna need to throw tons of items at this,
I'll use this.
and or grind.
Go ahead.
And I have more money than I know what to do with right now, so items seemed like the better option. Hmm. Head. It just sucks so much. Alright, that's overdue.
Showtime! Queen Ma! Here!
Mind-blowing as always, Joker! Whoa! Looking cool, Joker! I'll burn you up! Bonus defense went down! You're done! Come out! Panther has an all back! He needs emergency treatment! Sophie's withdrawn from battle! Can anybody heal her? Time for my persona!
What? Oh, yeah, okay. That is what I wanted to do.
This should help. Thank you. It's all you. Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. I've burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay?
No, come on. Let me get that all out.
Thanks for the backup.
Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Shit.
Don't you dare. Sorry. This one's powerful, and plus attacks won't work. Switching out. Wither has to fall back. This should help you treatment. This is it. Bonus retreated. Can someone heal her?
Sure. There.
Burn it up. You're on my wind or nuclear attack.
Now! Switch out!
Leave it to me. Thank you. From Portland or South. Take it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm close. I mean, that's a relative term with this. But we're getting there.
Weakness is fire. Turn him to a crisp.
Okay. Whoa.
Emergency treatment.
That is everybody. What do I have for revival items? Not. I have one. So I need to be very careful.
This should help. Time for my persona. Say your prayers. From Portland or South. If we get this ice block clutch, this should help the enemy good. Alright, let's rock it. Pump it up, Panther. You look really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna be pissed if I lose this.
Bonus blow on health.
I don't know how much time we've been going for here on this battle, but a lot. There's some of those Jack Frost just like sitting in the corner. I'm not gonna get them with the Showtime attack, and that really sucks. We got all of them but one. That's not so bad. Yeah, struggling with the boss battle makes for good content at least.
I can be of use. Keep it going. Nice work, Oracle.
Maybe I haven't been paying good attention, but I feel like Futaba has not been giving me that many buffs this battle. Because sometimes she really gives them out like candy. And I really need that here. Come on. Give me a break.
Your turn. Okay. An Optimus, thank you. You're up.
Alright, what are we looking at in this corner? Just use an AoE. Oh, I mean, it's just random. Like, I don't know what kind of conditions feed into it. If it's literally just like every so often run a chance for her to give a buff, or if it has to do with me killing things, taking damage, some combination of the above. But for like layman's terms, it's basically random.
How about that? Thanks. It's weakness is fire. Burn him to a crisp. No way. Don't you
Love that for me.
Sorry, everyone.
The other has
I'll
to
use
fall
this.
back. We need some more.
Okay, let's go. With this.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, there's a boy hiding over here.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Reach out, Panther. Okay. Get ready. Hey. I can be of use. Keep it going. It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this. Too bad.
I knew I was gonna get stuck on that ice block again. I managed to dodge, but I didn't get my once more off.
You know your stuff.
Paying attention. Keep it going.
Fuck these ice blocks.
Fair warning. Gonna be rough. Sorry. Thank you, Oracle. Damn, a little beautiful combo, Panther. How was that?
That was like 5 circle prompts in a row. My screen just like couldn't keep up with it.
Incoming attack. Brace yourself. Your chance. It's showtime.
Got a showtime in the hole.
Combo, Panther. How was that?
We're getting close and I'm still feeling good.
Give it my all. Record sequence. Won't let up. Nice going, Panther. I'm gonna attack too.
Mhm. Showtime in the hole. Yeah, you gotta utilize the hole, baby. And get up. Alright, yeah, let's showtime.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. You can handle this. Hey, Panther had to fall back.
I'll do it. His power.
I can be of use.
Persona.
Thank you. Whoa, that was awesome, so dear.
Come on.
This one. Let's go.
Hold back. He needs emergency treatment.
Come. Switch out.
Got it.
Oh my god.
Panther has a hold back. He needs emergency treatment. There. Sophie's withdrawn from battle. Can anybody heal her? It's all you. Defense up. Weighted support. There. Mona's retreated. Can someone heal him? I can do
Shit.
this. Her stamina's getting low. Watch closer while you fight.
Did it just get me out of my all-out attack?
That one looks tough.
What the fuck?
Everyone stay focused. You got hard enough. Spare with wind or nuclear attack.
With this. Go ahead.
Okay.
No, 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 no. I need to just use a fire spell here. There we go. Not today, Satan. Is that directed at me or the Monarch? Both, okay. Fair. Yeah, or to put it another way, you gotta use the assets that you're given. Winku winku.
It's tough, but it's weak to fire. It can handle this. I'll knock you down. Your health is bad. Carmen, you up. Hey, don't
I thought that was dumb. Yes. Yes, I am. This sucks.
Persona. I'll use this.
Fuck you, Jack Frost. Oh my god. The one solace that I have in these stupid quests is that they're, even assuming there's like one or two more areas, there aren't that many areas in this game. So there shouldn't be that many of these fights. But, you know, there's gonna be a handful more, and they're gonna be bad. Yeah, we're at the gangbang part of the stream. The wordless grunting? Yeah. Come on, Sophie.
Persona. With this. Let's go. Never trumpet. Lilith. Trumpeter.
What is Anne doing? She's just losing health. Let's have another hot pot.
This one. Excellent work. Never a trumpeter. Never.
Oh, she has a, whatchamacallit.
I'm not done.
This is it. Mona's retreated. Someone heal her?
Alright, I need to get her showtime off.
Everyone stay focused. Showtime! Your heart is mine.
I feel like there's a good Frozen joke in here somewhere. But I don't have the mental capacity to find it.
Sorry. Panther had to fall back. She needs emergency treatment. Okay. Carmen, make sure Panther.
Yeah, I'm really on my last 2 brain cells here. I have like 1 brain cell for like being gay and 1 for playing video games, and I'm using both of those right now, and I don't have room for anything else. Okay, I gotta heal at least. He's really close, I just need to like go all out with attack skills. There we go. Finally, finally, finally.
No enemies nearby. Let's go on ahead. It's no use. I don't have enough stamina.
That's the armor class of a white paper bag. Yeah, she's a mage, so that's correct. I mean, like, the thing, unfortunately, is that I don't feel like that reflects particularly well on me. All it was like throwing items at a wall. So it's not like it was hard per se. It was mostly just tedious.
Oh, I think I found something.
I might turn it in and end the stream pretty soon here. I'm having fun hanging out, but I don't know if I want to like do another boss battle right now. Yeah, you said you were falling asleep. I'm guessing everybody else probably is like getting tired-ish. So this is probably a good place to call it. So I'm just going to turn in that quest, do shopping, and check out the Velvet Room.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for tuning in. You know, you guys are just like barely staying awake through this. I appreciate the dedication.
Good job.
So that will let me fuse King Frost. Okay, I think we have all the quests done that we're supposed to so far. So we'll get to the housekeeping and then wrap it up.
Are you sure? Come in. Are you sure? There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop. How many would you like? You want place a bunch?
Yeah, like, don't underestimate your presence here, because again, this is like the best stream I've had so far. So
How many would you like? You place a bunch.
that's super cool.
You place a bunch.
I'm really jazzed with how tonight went.
You place a bunch. You place a bunch. How many would you like?
Yeah, save that in your brain hole. That'll maybe be like
You place a bunch.
a fandom thing at some point. We can have like Joe and his skimpy low-key cheerleaders. I can see the fan art already.
You place a bunch. How many would you like? You place a bunch.
Okay, well the shop didn't actually refresh. So we'll do more thorough shopping later.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. You wish to browse the entries.
Probably have
You
some
wish to
trash.
sleep in it.
Jack, yeah. You did the thing. Just like, you're laying in bed with like a pajama cap on, like, very half-heartedly waving a flag.
You wish to browse the... What will you be registering? Will you register? This persona, 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 will you register? This persona has been registered.
While making fun of
You
Anne.
have no personas to register. Performing a
And
fusion.
simping over Ryuji while we're at it. Okay, nothing new in here.
May luck be on your side.
I don't know, I kind of don't want to stop right now. I do and I don't. I have 5 viewers, and that's a good number for me currently. I wonder if there's anything, like, small I could do right now. Just to maybe extend it slightly. Yeah, I don't know. I'll hop into town for like a hot minute and see if there's any new items in the stores, I guess. But I'm guessing that those also need more time to refresh. Maybe not, because I did do that shopping earlier.
How's it going? You picked come again.
I don't know, do you guys want to like actually go to bed, or do you want to, like, should I stream more? Because we could just go do the actual story boss. That probably won't be nearly as hard.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're falling asleep.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I think I probably should just be done here in a minute after shopping. I probably should also sleep so I can, like, do something tomorrow.
Buy anything you'd like. Thanks.
Jake Calcitran, thanks again for hanging out.
Can I help you find something? That's what you like? Here you are. Is that what... Here you are. Stop by again. This is Joe, right?
Yeah, I think I'll just be done. I don't need to, like, try hard my numbers that much at this point.
Thanks a bundle. Please come back.
And it's like 12:40 for me. Which isn't ungodly late, but it's late-ish.
Can I help you find?
I got a new Pokemon episode to watch tonight. So I can maybe make it through that before I fall asleep. There have been times where I will like in and after college, where I could be like up till 3 or 4 in the morning watching anime in bed for hours. But right now, with being busy and not getting a lot of sleep, I'm lucky if I make it through one episode of something.
It's good to see you. Bye. Thank you so much. Leaving.
Hey. Oh, that's nice.
This guy, the like stoner surfer shopkeeper.
We've got whatever you need. Is that all? Here, I'll see you again.
There's an age component, but it's also just like,
Why, hello there.
I mean, like I don't operate well on low sleep, and having started a new job recently and streaming recently, almost at the same time, I'm suddenly going from like 12 hours of sleep a day to like 6, maybe.
Thanks a bunch. That all? Thanks a bunch. Please come back.
Hey, this what you want? Hey, this what you want? You gotta thanks a bunch. We've got it all. Is this Say thanks. Is this train coming in?
There was a point where I was like 10, maybe a little bit older, to like 15 maybe, where I like enjoyed staying up really late, like having sleepovers with friends and stuff. And then like pretty soon after that, I was just like, I like sleep, I need sleep. I don't function, and so I need to like give myself an advantage and actually get sleep so that I can. I forgot I can fast travel here in the overworld.
Let's get to work.
Cooking, that's what I wanted to do.
You
Yeah,
doing something?
the whole like
Making this?
2 brain cell thing is also a reason why I should sleep here.
Sure. Phew. Hey, sure.
All done.
Very impressive.
Okay, that's all for cooking for now. Alright, so I'm gonna call the stream here. Thank you everybody who watched. I had a really fun time. I hope you did too. And we'll do Jackbox tomorrow, hopefully. I'll tweet about that probably when I start to get details figured out, and hopefully then it will actually happen and it won't just be like cock teasing again. But yeah, we'll be doing something tomorrow. If Jackbox falls through, we'll be doing more of this. But I am optimistic about Jackbox. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.